Satan, often referred to as Lucifer before his fall, is a figure shrouded in mystery and controversy. To understand his role in heaven before his fall, we need to delve into various biblical texts and interpretations. This analysis explores Satan's pre-fall status, duties, and the theological implications of his rebellion. Lucifer, the light-bearer. The name Lucifer derives from Latin, meaning light-bearer or morning star. This name is often associated with Isaiah 14 verse 12, which states, "How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations." In this passage, the morning star is interpreted by many Christian theologians as referring to Lucifer. The imagery of light suggests a being of great beauty and splendor, reflecting God's glory. Satan's pre-fall status. Theologians generally agree that Lucifer held a high-ranking position among the angels. The prophet Ezekiel provides a detailed description in Ezekiel 28 verses 12 to 15. "You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you. You were anointed as a guardian cherub, for so I ordained you. You were on the holy mount of God. You walked among the fiery stones. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created till wickedness was found in you." This passage, while addressed to the king of Tyre, is often interpreted as an allegorical reference to Lucifer. It highlights his perfection, wisdom, beauty, and his role as an anointed cherub, a guardian angel, suggesting a position of considerable authority and closeness to God. The role of the guardian cherub. Cherubim are described in various parts of the Bible, notably in Ezekiel 1 and 10, as powerful angelic beings who serve God and guard his throne. If Lucifer was indeed a guardian cherub, his duties likely included worship and praise. As a high-ranking angel, Lucifer would have been involved in the continual worship and adoration of God. Revelation 4 verse 8 describes the role of heavenly beings in worship. Day and night they never stop saying, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty." Guardian of God's throne. The cherubim are depicted as protectors of God's holiness. Lucifer's designation as a guardian cherub implies that he had a role in safeguarding the sanctity and order of heaven, mediating God's glory. Angels are often seen as messengers and mediators of God's presence and will. Lucifer, in his position, would have reflected and communicated God's glory and directives to other celestial beings. The rebellion and fall. The transition from Lucifer to Satan marks a dramatic shift from a being of light to the embodiment of evil. The root of this transformation is pride and the desire for power. Isaiah 14 verses 13 to 14 reveals the heart of Lucifer's rebellion. "You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the Mount of Assembly, on the utmost heights of Mount Zaphon. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High." Lucifer's ambition to exalt himself above God led to his downfall. The New Testament adds further insight. In Luke 10 verse 18, Jesus says, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." This indicates a swift and decisive expulsion from heaven due to his rebellion. Satan's new role. After his fall, Lucifer became Satan, which means adversary or accuser. His role and nature fundamentally changed. Accuser. One of Satan's primary roles post-fall is as the accuser of humanity. Revelation 12 verse 10 describes him as the accuser of our brothers and sisters, who accuses them before our God day and night. Deceiver. Satan is depicted as a master of deception. In John 8 verse 44, Jesus describes him as the father of lies. His mission is to lead humanity astray from God's truth. Tempter. Satan actively works to tempt individuals away from God's path, as seen in the temptation of Jesus in Matthew 4 verses 1 to 11. Adversary. He opposes God's work and kingdom, seeking to thwart divine plans and harm believers, as highlighted in 1 Peter 5 verse 8. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Theological implications. The story of Satan's fall serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride and ambition. It illustrates the stark contrast between the perfection of God's creation and the corruption brought by rebellion. Free will. Lucifer's fall underscores the concept of free will in Christian theology. Despite being created perfect, he chose to rebel, highlighting that even the highest beings have the freedom to choose. God's sovereignty. The swift judgment against Lucifer's rebellion reaffirms God's ultimate authority and justice. It serves as a reminder that no being, regardless of their power or position, can usurp God's throne. Redemption and justice. The narrative of Satan's fall and subsequent actions provides a backdrop for understanding the need for redemption and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. It sets the stage for the redemptive work of Christ and the eventual defeat of Satan.